All right. So we're going to start talking about dating well, and we're going to talk about the foundation, the two people that are in relationships. The first thing that I want to say, if you want to date well, start with the individual. Start with yourself. Okay. And what do I want you to start with? I want you to heal your wounds and not just deal with the symptoms. Many a time, okay, we are just dealing with symptoms, but we're not dealing with the issue. Oh, I just get mad. Or, you know, you have to call me all the time because of this, and I feel like you need to text me all the time, and I got to know where you're going, and I got to know everything about your life. We just met. Why is that a problem? Because that's not the person's problem that you're trying to get to know. It's your problem. Because you've been wounded. Okay? There's no way that let me say this. There's no way that you can go through this life and not be wounded. There's no way that you can go through this life and not have something happen to you. But what you do have to remember is just because I got hurt don't mean I have to stay hurt. Okay? You have to learn how to heal your wounds and not just make excuses for the symptoms of being hurt. Okay? It's infected. We need to clean that infection out because that wound's been sitting there for a long time and it hasn't been taken care of properly, right? And so that's what's happening to your emotional state, your mental state. You did not deal with those things as they happen, and now everybody's paying the price for your lack of maintenance of your mental health and your emotional health. Let me tell you something. Last year, when I was diagnosed with AFib and congestive heart failure, that scared me. And for the first time, I was messed up. I was really messed up. And I was traumatized. I was traumatized by what I had to go through. They had to, shock my heart back into rhythm. For 3 days, they could not get my heart to slow down. Every time I stood up, I almost passed out. So for 3 days, I'm going through a nightmare. I don't have good veins, so I had been stuck in my arm probably almost 40 times, and they were looking at going up here. And my mother was like, "Lady, you better unhand her because I don't think this is gonna work out for you." But anyway, it was traumatizing, and there was even adding on to that, I was wounded. I felt abandoned. There was a guy that wanted to date me. I finally gave him a chance. That next week, I ended up in the hospital with AFib. This dude ghosted me. So his God told him to ghost me, to leave me, not even come check on me, not send a text for months. When I got up on my feet, all of a sudden here he come. Like, this was God. Get away from me, you weirdo. I had to deal with that in therapy. Because it's like, I felt abandoned. I did. There were so many friends that I thought I had, and I realized, didn't none of them people care about me, And so I had to deal with that in therapy.